Hey, I'm on my way home. How late are you staying out tonight?
I want to get back before midnight, but the boys and I are having a lot of fun, so I might end up staying a bit longer.
I know some of your friends traveled far to make it to our wedding, so it's okay to have some fun. Enjoy your last evening as last day as an unmarried man. I was able to relax back at my parents' today too, so I'm glad if you're enjoying your time too.
Thanks. I'll try not to stay up too long for tomorrow.
Yeah, right. You better stay away from the ladies though.
Duh! I will absolutely not do anything of that sort.
I know, you love me too much.
Yes, I do. That's why I'm marrying you.
Stop it, I'm just playing around. You're making me blush.
Are you? But it's the truth.
I know. Anyway, I know you're with your friends, so I better let you go. Be careful on your way back. I'm going to get my beauty sleep for tomorrow.
Okay, babe. You be careful on your way back, too. You should take a cab back.
Okay. Ethan, where are you? The party is almost over, so you're needed back here. Everyone is waiting for you. Are you in the bathroom?
Sorry, I can't make it back.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm outside.
What? Why?
I was sending my ex off.
What? We're in the middle of our cocktail party. Do you even know what are you saying?
I do. I'm sorry.
I don't understand. You have left your bride by herself to send your ex off? That is unheard of.
I'm sorry. The cocktail party has to be closed without me.
What? You're out of your mind. You need to come back now. Everyone is here for you. What the hell am I supposed to tell everybody? Ethan, hello? Ethan, when are you coming back? I've been waiting for you at home forever. How could you leave me on our wedding day?
I'm sorry. Did you get through the cocktail party okay?
Oh my god, finally! Where have you been? I told everyone you had to head out because you weren't feeling well. Thankfully, everyone bought that.
I am truly sorry.
What the hell is going on? I need an explanation. Why the hell did you disappear during the cocktail party? The groom of all people?
I can't tell you. And I also can't come home today.
What the hell? Where are you? You need to tell me. I'm coming to see you.
Oh, I'm staying over at my ex's, so it's kind of inconvenient if you come.
What? You're joking, right?
No, I'm not.
You do know that we had our wedding today, right? And yet you're telling me on the same day that you're staying at someone else's tonight? I didn't understand why you suddenly had to send out your ex during the cocktail, but this is another level. What the hell are you thinking?
I'm sorry.
You keep apologizing, but I don't think you realize what you're putting me through right now. Do you remember we got married? What's going on? You need to explain to me now.
I can't give you an explanation. I'm sorry.
Ethan, are you able to talk now? I've settled down a bit. Did you mean what you said earlier?
Yes. Nancy, I'm sorry.
You didn't seem like yourself when you came back this morning, but then you suddenly whip out divorce papers? I'm completely lost. You said you want a divorce right away, but I need more time to figure out what's happening. So I can't sign anything yet. I can't just agree to divorce you without any explanation. How could I when I don't understand anything?
I see. Okay.
You're awfully calm. Have you been thinking about this since before our wedding? Do you not love me anymore? Maybe you weren't as forward to getting married in the first place. What did I do wrong?
No, that's not it.
Then what is it? I don't get it. You have to tell me. I'm losing my mind.
Hey, Nancy.
Huh? What is this? Now is not the time to be joking around.
Oh, sorry. I guess I should introduce myself. This is Hillary. I just borrowed Ethan's phone.
Oh, so you're the ex.
Yep, bingo. You see now? I'm the ex he's been talking about. And we are together right this moment.
Are you serious? You're aware that Ethan and I got married?
Yes, of course. But he's not with you. He's with me. Now, isn't he? Should I send you a picture of us right now so that you can confirm?
No, that's not necessary. I get it.
Great. So then you can sign the papers. I really need you to sign them so that I can marry Ethan. So, yeah, crack in.
Marry Ethan? That's why he's asking me for divorce this instant, so that you two can get married?
Correct. I'm so glad you understand.
You must have no harder feelings. Spending a night with a man on his wedding day and have him divorced by the very next day? I will never forgive you or Ethan for this.
Oh, I'm sorry. It must have been rough for you since yesterday. Ethan has always been mine, though, not yours. So there isn't anything you can say or do. You should accept the reality and just move on.
I don't understand why Ethan would choose someone like you. The Ethan I know would never hurt me like this.
Probably because I'm much more attractive than you. I saw you yesterday at the wedding, and I could not help but laugh. Your face is ugly and your body is like a stick. You did not look good in that dress. You should seriously check yourself in the mirror.
Whoa! If Ethan wants to stay with someone who judges another person by their appearance, I don't have anything else to say. So be it. I will hand in the divorce papers as soon as possible.
Nancy, you need to answer my call, please!
No! What do you want? I don't want to hear from you. Not now.
Nancy, have you handed in the divorce papers?
Not yet. I did say I will do it as soon as possible, but do you actually think I can process all this in a matter of a day or two? Can't you give me at least a couple of days? What am I supposed to tell my parents, huh? The only information I have is what the woman told me yesterday. I haven't even had the chance to directly talk to you. Can't you be just a little considerate for me?
I'm so sorry, but okay, good. I was so worried that you'd handed them in already.
What? What the hell are you saying now? Ethan, you told me to hand the papers in.
Yes, I know, but that's not what I want. I never wanted to divorce you.
You were literally begging me. What the hell is going on with you, Ethan? You need to stop messing with me. I'm going crazy.
I am so sorry. You might not believe me anymore, but Hillary is threatening me, so I had to do as she told me.
Yeah, right. You could have come up with a better excuse. Do you think I'm stupid? You want a divorce so you could marry her instead.
No, not at all. Trust me, please. Oh crap! Wait, I don't have time to explain anymore. Are you at the house?
Yeah.
Do not leave the building. Lock the chain on the door now!
Why?
Because my keys are gone. I just realized that they're missing. I think Hillary took them. She suddenly left a few minutes ago.
What the hell, Ethan? I don't get it.
Just lock the chain on the door. Then I'll explain.
Fine. Done.
Thank goodness. Nancy, I need you to listen to me carefully. I believe Hillary is on her way to you.
Hillary is headed here? Why?
I think she wants to hurt you.
She already has, quite badly. How could she hurt me even more? I've been torn to pieces.
Yes, I know, but that's not what I mean. I think she wants to make sure I understand that you and I can't be together anymore. She is out of control. If you let her in, she might do something to you.
You're joking, right? You mean she might physically hurt me?
I don't even know how or why she was at the cocktail party. I dated her back in high school, but I hadn't seen her since. So it was completely out of the blue for her to show up.
Why though? What does she want? And why suddenly show after all these years?
Honestly, I haven't figured it out yet either. That night, during the cocktail party, I had to leave the venue with her, or else she said she was going to harm you. I wanted to go to the police, but I didn't know how they would believe me. I didn't have proof of anything. She would play dumb, and the police might believe her instead of me. But I could see in her eyes that she was being serious about hurting you. So I had to do as she said. I thought I might be able to talk some sense into her after she calmed down. But then she started telling me to get a divorce with you.
So that's why you asked me to sign those papers? I can't believe this. Why didn't you just say so? The first thing you should have done is to tell me.
I know, and I'm sorry. But I couldn't. Hillary was watching me the whole time. I wanted to tell you when I gave her the papers, but if I did, she would have hurt you. I couldn't risk it. I also didn't have any proof that she was threatening me. I totally panicked. The one thing I knew for sure was that I didn't want you to get hurt.
Ethan, do you think it's better that you ask me to divorce you the day after our wedding? I would rather be harmed by that woman.
Please don't say that. You are the only thing that matters to me.
I feel the same way. She will not walk away from this. We have to do something.
I know. I'm sorry. Hillary is in a dangerous state. She doesn't care if the police get to her. I tried to talk to her earlier. I told her that you are the person I truly care about. Then she got furious. That's why I think she might be headed your way. So don't open the door for anyone until I get there.
Okay, wait. The doorbell just rang.
What? Can you see who's at the door without getting noticed?
Yes, I think it's a woman. She has long dark hair. She's slim.
It must be Hillary.
She's really here. What should I do? She's banging on the door. Should I call the police?
Stay calm. You shouldn't make any moves. Stay low and pretend you're not home.
Okay.
I'm about to enter the police station now. I'll tell them there's an intruder and have someone sent right away. I'll be on my way too.
Okay. Oh no, I think she's messaging me.
Huh? Did she steal your number from my phone? Ignore it all. Somebody will be there in no time. Do not open the door.
Hello? I know you're in there. Come out. I want to apologize. I thought about what I've done to you. Now I realize how horrible I've been to you. I'm so sorry, Nancy. Can you please come out so I can see you? I know you're at home. Come out. Please. Hello? Open the door. Open the door. Hey! Hurry up and open the door! I said open the damn door! Don't you ignore me, bitch!
Nancy? Are you okay? I'm so sorry for what I put you through these couple of days.
I'm okay. Are you still at the police?
No. They let me go because it's getting late. I have to go back again tomorrow for more questions, though.
I see. How's your wound?
Mine is nothing. Just a little cut.
What about the officer?
His cut was a little deeper, but he'll be okay.
Thank goodness. I can't believe she had a knife.
I know. I'm so glad you were not harmed.
The past 2 days have been way too long. I don't ever want to go through that again.
Me neither. But it must have been horrible for you. I'm so sorry it ruined what was supposed to be the best day of our lives. Words can't describe how awful I feel. I am so sorry.
It's okay. You tried to protect me with your life. I still don't understand why Hillary did what she did, but the police has her now, so I'm relieved.
Yes, I feel sorry for the officer who got hurt, but if she didn't make such a drastic move, maybe the police would not have been able to arrest her. So, I don't know what was best.
I know, we didn't have the time to talk to the police, but even if we did, I don't think they could have done much. I'm sorry I ever doubted you. I should have trusted you from the beginning. I must have been hard for you too. You had to deal with her the whole time.
It's okay. I wouldn't have believed me if I were you. I didn't handle the situation well because at that time, nothing else mattered to me as long as you were safe. But I just could not accept that we won't be together anymore. I should have acted more carefully, though. You must have felt so sad and scared. It was the worst start to our marriage, and for that, I can't apologize enough.
I get it, it's okay. She was crazy. I know you tried to protect me from her. I don't think this was your fault, so you don't have to be so hard on yourself anymore.
Thank you. Are you with your parents now?
Yes, I am.
Hey, I really want to see you. Can I come pick you up? I know it's late and you must be tired, but...
No, I'm okay. I want to see you too. Let's go home, together. I'm not letting go of you anymore. Couple of days later, we found out why Hillary had targeted us through police investigation. Hillary had been engaged, but her fiancé broke up with her after cheating on her. She was so upset and came back to her hometown, and that's when she saw Ethan and I. She became jealous that her ex was walking around with someone else, looking happy. After a while, she had heard through friends about our wedding and decided to show up at our cocktail party. She had hoped that Ethan, who had been kind to her back when they were dating, would make her happy once again. I was shocked to find out how childish her motives were. I'm sure she was very hurt, but that's no reason to attack us. When she came to see me, Hillary had a knife. Once help arrived, Hillary lost it and ended up harming Ethan and the officer at the scene. She was arrested on charge of inflicting bodily injury, as well as resisting an executive officer, and will be spending time in jail for a while. I'm relieved that she won't be able to reach us while she's in jail, but she will be out soon enough, so we might relocate for a fresh start. Nonetheless, we are very happy now. Ethan and I swore that we'd support each other no matter what. Our love for each other is rock solid as ever. We will walk together side by side, just as we vowed on the altar that day.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.
You really are a huge idiot, do you know that?
Wait, what? What is this all about? Why would you even say something like that to me?
Well, he left a note on the fridge telling me that you were going out for groceries, right? You made some typos on this note.
Oh, really? Did I?
Yeah, where'd you even learn to write? A preschooler's handwriting would be more legible than this.
Oh, geez. Well, sorry. I was in kind of a rush when I wrote the note, and then I just ran out. I guess I'll try to be more careful next time.
You really are a stupid woman. I mean, I don't think I've ever met someone as dumb as you. But don't worry, I like my women pretty dumb. That's why women stop working after they get married, after all. They know their little brains aren't built to handle working for the rest of their lives.
I really don't think that's even remotely true. Even if I'm not the smartest person in the world, I don't think it's fair for you to label all women like that. I mean, I think our daughter is a brilliant girl.
Oh really? And just what makes you say that?
I mean, she really is just such a clever little girl. I even wonder if she's really mine because she's so smart. You do know that she got within the top percentile for her SATs, don't you? And we're not just talking about her school, we're talking about across the whole country.
But there were still people who scored better than her, weren't there?
Yes, there were, but I still think that there's nothing to bat an eye at, don't you?
But those tests are just multiple choice tests anyways. Yeah, you can probably get a high score just by being lucky and filling in the right bubbles. And that's a real test of how smart you are. She was only third in all the US, right? That's basically like getting bronze in the Olympics. Am I really supposed to clap for bronze?
I think getting any medal in the Olympics would be amazing. I was talking to one of her teachers the other day, and she told me that she's going to be able to go to any college she wants. It's not just test scores though. She has first chair in her school board and is even captain of the cross-country team.
And just why is a girl supposed to even after all that, huh? Who would ever want to hire a girl for a braid?
Well, I'm sure that there are plenty of places that would want to hire her, especially if she graduates college with good grades too. She could probably even work while being married, since I imagine she'll get a really good job.
She better not. After a woman gets married, her only job should be to clean the house and have children, and that's it. Smarts are totally wasted on women.
You really don't want that life for our daughter, do you, Terry?
There's a chance no one even want to marry her. Is this the kind of person she is?
But that's okay too, right? I mean, a woman can work for a while and she doesn't even have to get married if she doesn't want to.
You out of your mind?
Of course not. How would you even ask that?
There's no place for women in the working world. You shouldn't be able to get ahead. I mean, who is going to listen to a manager if they're a woman?
What do you mean by that?
I mean that first of all, a woman wouldn't even be able to handle all the work that comes off with managing an office. Women are way too emotional, and that means that they're never able to think logically, so basically they'll just end up being a boss that drags the whole team down.
Terry, there are plenty of women in the world who are great workers and managers.
What do you know about any of that, huh? Just a housewife. I'm talking from real lived experience. I have a branch manager in my office and she's totally useless. She's walking proof that women shouldn't be allowed to work.
And that's really how you feel about all of this?
I know that you love our daughter, but honestly, I always and still do wish that she had been born a boy. I was so crushed when I found out they were going to be having a daughter.
Oh, I see. Well, I'm very sorry that I couldn't give you a son, Terry. But at least our little Lena is cute, right?
And to think that after you had Lena, you had to go and get so sick that you couldn't even have kids anymore. Couldn't you have just put off going to the doctors about that after you had another one? You're just completely useless now.
I'm really sorry. It isn't like I wanted that to happen, but the doctor said that if they didn't remove my ovaries, then I would have gotten really sick. I don't even know what would have happened if I got pregnant like that, or if the baby would have even survived.
Women really have one job in the world, and it's to give their husband a son. But now you can't even do that. You really are just an all-around failure, do you know that?
But you do love our daughter, don't you?
I'll love her more if she was a boy.
I just wanted you to know that Lena had to turn in her plans for the future to her homeroom teacher.
Oh, is there already time for her to write that?
Yes, and she told me that she told her teacher that she wanted to go to Hartford, but she still couldn't quite think of what she wanted to do when she grew up. Do you think you could go and talk to her about good ways to figure out what you want to do for a living?
I think she shouldn't even bother applying for any college at all.
You don't think that she should go to college?
She doesn't need more schooling. She should just go and start working already.
But why would you say that?
Why? Because we don't have the money to send her to the kinds of places she wants to go. Just who is going to pay for all that, huh?
But Terry, I think that for her to really succeed, she would have to go to college. Besides, it's not like we're strapped for money or anything like that. And if she got some scholarships, I'm sure we could afford to send her.
And just what would a girl even do if she was in college?
Well, she would graduate with a degree that would help her find a job in the field of her choice.
But why would she do that when she's just gonna get married, quit a job, and have babies? Sending her to college would just be a huge waste of money.
But Lena is a really, really smart girl, and I think she could achieve a lot if we just helped her.
And I'm telling you that I'm not gonna be sending our daughter to college. If she gets any smarter, then no man is ever gonna want to be with her. And if that happens, then she's never gonna get married.
I don't believe that. I think our daughter could go out in the world, have a career and a family if she wanted to. Besides, she would easily get into some great schools that would land her a great job. Are you really trying to take that future away from her?
Is Lena even really as smart as you keep going on about? Because I've never met a woman who was actually that smart. And in the real world, Lena is gonna find out just how underprepared she is to deal with smart men.
No, our daughter is one of the smartest in the nation, and she won't lose out to a bunch of boys.
You really have no idea what you're talking about at all. You're just getting our daughter's hopes out irresponsibly.
Well, parents are supposed to help their children see what they can be in the future. I don't think you've ever once told her good job for anything that she's achieved. We need to encourage our daughter so that she can believe in herself and achieve her dreams.
Well, I'm not gonna lie to our daughter just to make her feel better. Unlike you, I want our daughter to have a realistic outlook on life. And that's why I have no intention of helping her get into college at all.
You really mean that? You won't even think about sending her?
That's right, as her parents, we're the ones that are gonna have to pay. And since I'm the only one who works around here, all that really means is that I'll have to pay.
But what about Leanna's dreams for the future? You know, she talks about learning the ropes by working in a big company for a while and then going off to start her own business.
She wants to start up her own business.
That's right. She wants to be her own boss. Isn't that amazing? We have to support her as her parents.
Wait, but she's a girl! And she wants to start her own company.
And just why can't a girl achieve something like that? What is it about women that you think means they can't do as much as a man can?
You really are a moron if you even have to ask something like that. You really need to snap out of this and make Lena snap out of this too. You're giving her way too much hope. She needs to know that she is never going to achieve what she wants.
What did you say to our daughter this morning, Terry? She's been in her room crying all day. Did you know that?
You mean she doesn't come out of her room? You better tell her to hurry up and get out of there. She needs to get to school. I don't pay my taxes for her not to.
She's still in her room because you told her something. What did you say to her? Whatever it was, you really hurt her feelings and need to apologize to her when you get home.
Apologize for what? Telling about how the real world works? It doesn't matter how hard a woman tries, they just will never amount to anything.
I don't think that that's all you said to her. You told her that all her hard work was going to mean nothing in a few years, and that you didn't want to spend any money on her.
So all I told her was the truth then. She really thought that because she's a little clever, she could have everything handed to her on a silver platter. All I did was wake her up to the truth.
But why are you so opposed to even sending her to college anyways? She really is an amazingly clever girl, and I think you're just refusing to see that.
There you go again, hyping her up for nothing. She's your child, and a girl at that. There's just no way she's that smart.
Oh, just stop it already, Terry. Stop pretending like the rest of your life is decided for you, depending on what you're born as. Just why do you seem to hate women so much? I don't care at all if you have a problem with me, but you need to stop talking to our daughter in the way you have been.
There you go, see? You can't even come up with a good argument for why I should. You just get emotional.
A good reason? How about supporting your child's dream? Quit standing in her way, Terry.
The only one who is standing in her way is you. You're leading her down the wrong path. All Lena needs to be thinking about is getting married and having kids. That's all she needs to be happy.
We're talking about a high school girl here. How can that be all you want her life to be? Do you really think all women just become happy once they get married?
I think they're really stupid ones, don't. And that's why you're not understanding what I'm saying.
Just be kinder to Lena, okay? That's all that I'm asking of you. And quit telling her that she can't do things just because she's a girl.
I knew from the moment that we found out we're having a girl that I should arrange to give her away to an orphanage. I only ever wanted a son, but you had to give us a useless girl.
If that's how you feel.
Hey, I just got a message from Lena saying that she was moving out. Do you have any idea what she's going on about?
Did you really expect anything less to happen after all the horrible things you said to her?
Well, go and find out. Go find our daughter.
Actually, Lena is moving out with me, so there's nothing to worry about. Also, I want to get a divorce. Lena and I can't stand being with you any longer.
Wait, what? You want to get a divorce?
That's right. I just can't be with you any longer, Terry. Please, just let us go in peace.
Tell me where you are right now. I want you back home this instant! If you head home right now, I promise to overlook this little incident.
I will not go back home, Terry. I've had enough from you. Ever since we got married, all you've done is look down and condescend me. Do you really think you're so great just because you're a guy?
I'm the breadwinner! You have to listen to me!
And if I don't?
But that doesn't make any sense!
What are you going to do, Terry? You don't even know where we are right now.
Well, then I'll go out and find you and drag you back home! Both of you!
There you go, thinking that every little problem can be solved with force. You're a moron, Terry.
I'm not stupid, you're stupid!
Perhaps, but unlike you, I've been preparing for this for a while.
Preparing? What do you mean? What have you been preparing?
I mean that I have been collecting evidence showing you pushing me closer and closer to my emotional limits. I'm going to present this to my divorce lawyer and make you pay me alimony. I've already gone out and hired a lawyer.
Wait, what? Are you kidding me?
I've taken your verbal abuse for years now, and I'm finally standing up for myself. I even went to a psychiatrist who affirmed my mental state was most likely due to the way you've been treating me.
You even went to talk to a shrink?
That's right, and they said that the depression that I've been feeling is most certainly tied to the horrible way that you talk to me and our daughter. So I may be stupid, but I guess I'm not as dumb as you think.
But I didn't even do anything! And besides, you can't just pay some shrink to throw you a pity party and think that will get you anywhere.
No, I have evidence that shows you've been acting this way every day for a long time now. And now your rampant sexism has even begun to affect our daughter. I even kept a diary of all the horrible things that you said, and I'll be submitting that as evidence as well.
What are you talking about? When did I do anything to Lena?
I had hidden cameras installed in our house that shows you doing nothing to help clean up, as well as constantly telling Lena to clean up after you since that's what she'll have to do for her husband.
But that isn't fair. I had no idea that I was being watched the whole time.
So you mean the only thing that would have changed how you behaved is if you were being watched or not? You treated Lena and I like we were nothing but burdens that life had saddled on you to take care of.
You're out of your mind. Do you really think this is gonna work? How dare you use a lawyer to hire against me?
I suppose we'll just have to wait and see if it worked, won't we? But I bet that you're feeling like quite the idiot right now.
Quit calling me stupid! I'm not stupid, you're stupid!
Is that your favorite word or something? Do you not know of any other insults? I think you might need to work on your vocabulary. You sound like a little kid, you know.
Shut up, you big, dumb, stupid head!
I can't believe that I ever married a man like you. All you've done is put me down and tried to keep our daughter from all the opportunities that you were never good enough to get.
You think that I'm jealous of our daughter? Of some high schooler? Give me a break.
Well, compared to who she's going to be in the future, you're nothing. Just a little peon of a man.
I don't know what that word means!
How could I ever let someone like you actually make me feel like an idiot? Especially when you only have your job through nepotism.
You know what you're talking about.
Of course I do, because I asked your parents directly about it. They told me all about how you've actually been handed everything on a silver platter. Unlike you, our daughter has worked hard in school to achieve what she is. She's earned all she's been given.
This can't be happening.
Not to mention the fact that you've been at the same job for 20 years and haven't climbed up the corporate ladder at all. The only useless person around here is you, Terry.
Shut up! Shut up, you stupid woman!
There you go, sounding like a child again.
I said shut up! I've had it with you, just shut up!
It's so obvious now that you've just been jealous of Lena this whole time. You're mad that she's going places you could never even dream of getting to. That's why you didn't want her going to college.
Please, just stop it already.
Is that all you can muster yourself to say? If that's the case, then the next time you hear from me, it'll be through my lawyer. After that, Terry continued to resist as much as he could, but in the end, we did get divorced. Ever since then, I've been working so hard to try and save up enough money to send Lena to college. But when she finally began applying, nearly every school she applied for offered her a full scholarship for all her academic and extracurricular achievements. She earned her way through college the same way she earned everything else in life, through her own hard work. Now that she's in university, Lena is working while studying and is still near the top of each of her classes. At this rate, she could probably be anything she wanted to. On her winter break, I took the money that I had saved for her college and took us on a lovely and much-needed spa trip. As for Terry, I made an effort to block him from ever contacting Lena or I ever again, and thankfully, those efforts paid off. And since Lena went out of state for her college, I decided to move away with her. Terry doesn't know our phone number, address, jobs, or anything about us, and we hope to keep it that way for as long as possible.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.
Hey Ken, I just came back from the hospital. I finally found out what caused my nausea.
Yeah, so what was it?
Apparently, I'm pregnant.
Are you serious? This isn't some prank, is it? Well, congratulations.
You seem pretty elated. Are you really happy that I'm having a kid?
Yeah, why wouldn't I be? I'm gonna be a dad.
My god, what a relief. I wasn't sure if you'd be angry or thrilled.
Why would you think that?
Well, this past week or so, I haven't been feeling very well. You know, getting sick and all? Whenever I said I felt kind of sick, you'd get kind of irritable. So I figured if you found out I was pregnant, you'd get all snarky about it.
You got me all wrong, Carol. I was ill-tempered because you wouldn't go to the hospital despite feeling sick. That's what I was upset about. That temperament was just a one-time thing.
But you don't know that this condition will continue. I'll most probably feel nauseous a lot in the coming months.
I know, but I know the reason now, so no problem. Besides, you got some medicine for just that, right?
Yeah, the doctor prescribed some herbs, but it doesn't guarantee that I'll feel better. Maybe a little. When you're pregnant, your hormone balance goes out of whack. Really nothing you can do about it.
Really? That's weird. One girl at the company was working every day until her tummy was pretty big. As I recall, she never took a day off because she felt sick, like you.
Well, everyone reacts differently.
Yeah, right. Well, anyway, at least you know what the reason was. It wasn't as if you contracted some illness.
But I am a bit concerned. I hope it doesn't affect my work.
But you've been working from home the past year or so. The company has given you permission and a lot of people have switched to remote work.
Yeah, that's true, but sometimes the nausea gets so bad that I end up sleeping all day.
Don't worry about it. Give it some time and get enough rest and you'll be fine sooner or later. It's not as if being pregnant is some kind of illness.
Yeah, right, but anyways, I'll go to the office tomorrow and discuss with my boss.
Alright, if that's what you want to do. Oh yeah, are you on your way home? Stop by and pick up a cake at Sam's, would you? A little celebration is due.
Yeah, that would be nice. Chocolate, okay?
Of course, you have to have dinner before that. How about steak and lobster? Let's splurge!
Sorry, all that hot frying smell kinda gets to me. More like salad and fruit for me. Maybe some Greek yogurt. I'll stop by the supermarket and pick something up.
Really? The smell bother you that much?
Yeah, not sure what exactly, but I feel nauseous when I smell any kind of fried stuff. Happened ever since I got pregnant.
Alright, whatever. At least get me something solid, not just yogurt. Roast beef sandwich would be nice.
Yeah, alright, I'll pick you up something.
Looking forward to it. See you later. Hey Carol, you still feeling sick?
Yeah, a bit. Doesn't seem to be all that better.
Hey, can you do me a favor? Could you not throw up when I'm around? Just hearing you retch makes me feel nauseous.
Sorry about that. It's not if I want to throw up, just so you know.
Yeah, of course I know that, but it just sounds like you're doing it on purpose to irritate me. Like when I'm having dinner, I can hear you in the bathroom coughing it up. Man, I just lose my appetite real fast. Makes me want to puke, to be honest.
I've tried to avoid getting sick around you as much as possible, but I can't turn it on and off like a switch. I wish you wouldn't say that. I'm embarrassed by it too, you know?
At least close the door or try being a little bit more quiet about it. Maybe you could just stay in the bathroom upstairs instead of using the one near the living room?
What, you want me to spend my whole day in the bathroom?
Come on, Carol, put yourself in my shoes. Having to listen to you retching all day long, it really takes a toll. You say the smell of food cooking You say the smell of food cooking triggers your nausea, so I have to do all the cooking.
Right, if you can call slapping ham and cheese on bread cooking. Okay. Anyway, I usually cook when I'm feeling better and leave the fridge.
Oh, that stuff. You really call that cooking? No wonder I'm always making sandwiches. Oh, and the company allowed you to work remote because of your condition. You should be grateful for that. You have it too easy, in my opinion. Do a little work on your PC. Do as little cooking as possible. My stress level has reached its peak.
Why would you even get stressful?
I come home and you're here every day in your housecoat and slippers as if you're some sick patient in the hospital. Now, is that not stressful? Always retching in the bathroom, skimping on your chores, not cooking a proper meal. How can I come home and relax? It's all really exhausting.
A sick patient? Really? I'm not sure if you've noticed, but I'm pregnant, you know? It's not if I want to be like this. I wish you would stop giving me a hard time.
You say you're not feeling well, but then I see you munching on fried potatoes and eating ice cream. What's with that? It just seems like you're just lounging around. I bet you feel just fine and you don't even feel nauseous.
When you're pregnant and feel sick, there are things you crave and other things you just can't stand. As for me, when I eat fried potatoes or ice cream, it settles my stomach and I feel a lot better.
You always have an excuse for everything. Don't want to cook? You say you feel nauseous. A meeting with your office? Oh my, I'm gonna throw up. Always getting your way.
I'm not pretending. How could you say that?
I never thought you were such a lazy person, Carol. Just because you're pregnant, don't think you can get away with anything you want.
Do you really perceive me like that? Do you think I'm really going out of my way to cause trouble for everyone? There are times where I can't help it. One thing's for sure, it's not intentional.
When I'm home, I want you to stay in the bathroom and not come out. Even if you're around, you're not helping, you're just a burden. You start retching if you smell food. How can you even prepare dinner? To be honest, I'm sick of having to eat dinner while listening to you tossing your cookies. So, you want me to Yeah, when you go in there, you're in there forever. May as well just stay there, save me the trouble of going back and forth.
Are you seriously suggesting that?
Yeah, I'm serious. I mean, think about it. Can you eat dinner while your wife is retching right next door? Just thinking about it makes me gag.
It's not as if I'm sitting right next to you and getting sick.
Yeah, but sometimes you don't make it and you get sick in the kitchen. I mean, really, Carol, I can't stand it anymore.
Alright then, if that's what you want. When you get home, I'll move into the bathroom and not come out until after you go to bed. That's what you want, right?
Finally coming to your senses, huh? Now I can finally relax. And when you go to bed, would you mind sleeping somewhere else?
Seriously? Are you saying that I should sleep in the bathroom?
Sleep in the hallway next to the bathroom. That way, if you start feeling sick, you can pop into the bathroom in no time.
You don't realize it's the middle of winter, right?
If you sleep in the same room, you'll just wake me up with your retching sounds, and I don't want that. Just use the electric blanket, you'll be fine.
You do realize that I'm carrying your child.
Of course I know that.
I'm really starting to feel grave doubts about you, Ken.
I'm not saying stay there forever for Pete's sake. I'm just saying until your nausea subsides. I better get back to work. I'll be home about 7 p.m. Be in the bathroom by then. Hey Carol, have you seen my blue shirt?
I sent that out to the dry cleaners.
What? I was gonna wear that tomorrow.
You're the one who asked me to get it dry cleaned. Besides, it's your day off today. Why don't you go down and pick it up yourself?
Are you kidding me? My only day off today. I've been working all week. Can I relax a little? Why do I have to go? Just walk down to the corner and pick it up. It'll be good for you to get out a bit. You're just sitting in the bathroom anyways, right?
Hey Ken, this whole thing, living in the bathroom, treating me like this, don't you think it's kind of abnormal?
Pardon me? How is it abnormal?
We live in the same house. You're sitting in the living room and I'm coped up in the bathroom and we're texting each other online about who's gonna pick up the dry cleaning. That doesn't sound abnormal to you? We don't even talk directly face to face anymore.
Well, that's not my fault. If I even walk by the bathroom, I might hear you retching. I don't want that. Honestly speaking, just using the same bathroom makes me nauseous.
How could you say that? I'm your wife.
The bathroom stinks to high heaven after you finish throwing up all over the place. The stench just lingers on, you know what I mean?
For your information, I continue to stay in the bathroom after you use it, and I don't just mean peeing. If you're going to say that, there is an extremely foul odor that lingers long after you've done your business.
I can't do anything about that, it's just the way it is. If you're human, you gotta go when you gotta go, right? This is completely different from you blowing your load all day long.
That's how you feel about it, huh? Hey, someone's at the front door. You better answer it. Would you mind answering? Don't tell me you won't because it's your day off.
Very funny. Besides, it's probably just the mailman.
No, I don't think it is.
It's your dad. He's standing right outside. What's he want?
Oh, yeah? What a surprise.
Make it sound like a good thing. Why didn't you tell me he was coming? Did you know he was coming today?
He just called a few minutes ago. I didn't think it would get here so soon. Let him in. Have a talk with him. Make him some coffee or something.
Excuse me, not me. You talk to him. You know I don't get along with your dad.
I can't do that. I'm stuck here in the bathroom. We made a promise that I would stay in here when you're home.
No time for screwing around. He's banging on the door. I gotta let him in. He knows we're home.
I'm not coming out of the bathroom, just so you know. You're just going to have to let him in. Oh yeah, Dad likes the drip coffee, hates the instant stuff. I'm sure you guys have a lot to talk about.
Come on, Carol. I know you're hearing the whole conversation. He's asking where you are. He knows you're here. Come on out for God's sake. I just explained to him that you were feeling sick and that you've been in the bathroom for a while. About time you came out. Come on, Carol, this isn't funny. Don't leave me here all alone with your dad. We got nothing more to talk about. I'm sweating bullets here.
Let's see. What do I do?
Don't give me that... What to do? Crap, just get your ass out here. Like I said, your dad's here for the last time. Come on out.
I'm sure he stopped by to see how I live day to day, so why not show him? Why do we have to change our normal routine? Let's show him how we live. Just tell him you're having me living in the bathroom until my morning sickness subsides.
Yeah, right. No way I'm doing that.
Pardon me? That means you're making me do something that you didn't want anybody to know. Is that it?
That was not my intention. I was just,
Oh, okay. So nothing to worry about. I'll continue spending my life in the bathroom.
All right already. I'm sorry, Carol. Now, please come out right now.
But if I come out, you might get disgusted with me. I might start feeling nauseous. This sick feeling hasn't gone away. I might just throw up in front of you guys. You sure you want me to come out?
Yes. And I'm sorry, I was being selfish. Please. So, just come out, would you? Your dad looks kind of upset. You know how he gets when he's pissed.
Oh, so you're saying you're sorry because forcing your pregnant wife in the bathroom is not a normal thing to do? Are you admitting to that? By asking me to come out, you're admitting that you did something despicable? That's how I'm seeing it. Am I right?
Yeah. Well, maybe I went a little too far. I admit that.
Alright, I'll come out. But just so you know, I'm telling my dad everything that happened, and I mean everything, from the day I started feeling nauseous and what you said and forced me to do. There's a lot I want to say too. Maybe this is a good opportunity to let everything out. I think it would be best going on forward.
Come, Carol. I said I was sorry. I truly regret what I did. I wasn't myself. I was all stressed out and all. So, please, come home.
Did you already forget what I said a few days ago? I clearly said I wanted a divorce.
But you're forgetting one important thing. You're pregnant.
Yeah, so what?
Don't tell me you're not going to go through with it.
Of course I am. I'm having this child no matter what.
Then what's this foolish talk of divorce? I'm the father of that child. That child inside you right now. There's no need to get divorced.
All the while I was feeling sick, you were in such a temperamental mood the whole time.
Like I said, you were feeling sick, but you ignored me and didn't go to the hospital. That's why I was upset.
That was before I was found out I was pregnant. When I felt nauseous at home, you got all ill-tempered and cranky.
Anybody would feel uncomfortable if someone nearby is always retching and ready to throw up at any second.
Well, it certainly wasn't on purpose, and I was always careful not to irritate you. How come you weren't able to show more compassion to someone who was feeling unwell? That's what concerns me about you, Ken. Never during my pregnancy did you show any compassion or tenderness towards me. I was in anguish every day, especially when you forced me to stay in the bathroom like some animal. On top of that, you chastised me for my cooking.
Yeah, sorry. You know, guys can't get pregnant. We can't understand how women feel. It's hard for us to put ourselves in your shoes.
You got it backwards. If you feel you don't understand someone's pain, wouldn't you go out of your way to make that person feel better? Especially if the person was your wife. I'm not saying you should go out of your way to be kind to everyone you meet. I don't want you to be considerate just because I'm pregnant, but I really expect my husband and the father of my child to have a little more compassion, that all. It's your child that I'm giving birth to.
Yeah, again. I apologize.
You made me stay in the bathroom and sleep in the cold hallway. That was the last straw. It was such an outrageous thing to force on someone. I couldn't believe there was someone that would actually say such a thing to his own wife, and to think that you married me because you loved me. Did you really love me?
It was just that this girl at work was working until she was well into her pregnancy. Figured you could do it too. It just seemed you were just pretending to feel sick and exaggerating everything.
What merit do I get out of pretending to be sick?
Well, maybe you didn't want to work?
Oh boy, I made a huge mistake in marrying you. I had no idea that you were such a heartless and uncaring person.
Please, Carol, don't be like that! You dad also bawled me out the other day. I mentioned the incident to colleagues at work and they took your side, said I was the jerk.
Well, at least your coworkers are decent people.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, Carol. I'll make up for my mistakes and take better care of you from now on. So please, let's forget this divorce stuff. When you feel sick again, I'll be sure to be by your side. So I beg of you, Carol.
If you had realized your mistake earlier, things may have turned out differently.
Does that mean you're never going to forgive me?
You forced me to live in the bathroom and sleep in the hallway even though it was winter, with just an electric blanket. After that, I just said screw this. I didn't care what happened anymore. I made up my mind sleeping in that cold hallway when I was going to do it all alone. Bringing up this child myself without you, Ken.
I said I was sorry and I regret what I did. Why can't you accept that?
When you're on the receiving end of such abuse, it's hard to forget. My husband showed no compassion or tenderness towards me when I most needed it. Even if we're going to continue this marriage, do you really think I would forget? I would always wonder if you would do the same thing again. When the baby comes, there will be times where I won't be able to cook or clean at all. After the child is born, there will be times when the child will get sick, even throw up sometimes. Will you banish your child to the bathroom too? When I thought about the future, you were nowhere to be seen. I simply don't need you, Ken.
I'm telling you, I'll change. I'll do the cooking and cleaning. I'll be the best husband in the world. Please! I don't want to hear another word about divorce. Please, give me one more chance. All I did was get a little upset. I regret it now. I can't believe you would get so pissed off about such a trivial matter.
Well, if you think that way, our values are completely different. We were just not meant for each other. If you think this was a trivial matter, well, I'm not going to contradict you, Ken. Think what you like.
Sorry. Maybe that didn't, come out right. That wasn't my true feelings. It was, you know...
I don't know about that. It kind of rings true. No matter what you say, I've already made up my mind. We're finished. On the other hand, don't you think there's a positive side to this too?
Positive side? Are you kidding me? What's positive about any of this? You think I want a divorce? Well, I don't.
You won't ever have to see your sick and feeble wife anymore, and I won't have to worry about your every move, wondering if you're going to chastise me for this or that. I'm free of what now? Don't worry, I'll never show myself in front of you again. We're both stress-free now. That's a positive, don't you agree? After that conversation, he came to my parents' place numerous times asking to reconsider. He even got down on his hands and knees begging them to let him talk to me. I relented and talked to him, but I had no intentions of getting back together with him. My love for him completely evaporated after that incident. As a matter of fact, my feelings towards him were of sub-zero temperatures. I later heard he spread some false rumors about me to his friends and colleagues, but most took it with a grain of salt and felt he had it coming to him. His parents were furious when they got wind of how he treated me, that they refused to see him even when Christmas rolled around. My mother-in-law went through the same thing when she was pregnant with Ken, and to this day, she still has not forgiven her husband, but that was a long time ago. Things were different then. As for Ken, when he gets sick or feels unwell, he relies on others to treat him with care and tenderness. I was confronted by such a scenario a few months after we got divorced. He texted me that he came down with the flu and he needed someone to look after him. That's when I felt 100% sure I made the right decision. I ignored that text and immediately blocked any further correspondence. As for child support, I left that to my lawyer, as I didn't want to deal with him any more than I had to. After a year, the baby was born, a healthy and beautiful boy. Both my parents and my stepfamily were overjoyed to see their first grandson. They sent me countless gifts to celebrate the joyful occasion. Both families live nearby and constantly help out, so it made life a lot easier. My company employs a lot of women, so there's considerable acceptance when it comes to single moms. So, until my son reaches his first year, I will put all my effort into giving him the love and compassion he deserves. I know there will be hard times ahead, but it's the path I chose, and I plan on putting on a brave face and doing the best I can.